In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on January 29, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Miami Heat versus Charlotte Hornets. It's a battle of pair of teams from the Southeast Division on the hardwood as they clash in Buzz City. The Miami Heat are on the road as they make the trip to face the Charlotte Hornets Sunday afternoon. Miami comes in off a 110-105 home win over Orlando Friday night in their previous game, though they failed to cover the line as an 8.5-point favorite. Charlotte defeated Chicago 111-96 at home Thursday night in their most recent game, winning outright as a 3-point underdog. In the all-time regular season series between the teams, the Heat own a 73-46 advantage and have won the last 7 meetings. That includes a pair of wins this season, with Miami rolling to a 132-115 home win in the most recent matchup on November 12, 2022. The Miami Heat have been in great form as they've won 7 of their last 9 games overall, and they will be aiming for a 4th straight victory after beating the Magic in a 110-105 home win on Friday. Jimmy Butler led the team with 29 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. Bam Adebayo added 20 points with 6 rebounds and 7 assists, while Max Strus chipped in with 17 points off the bench. As a team, the Heat shot 45% from the field and 10 of 33 from the three-point line as they struggled to contain the Magic in the first half and trailed by 10 points, but they stayed within striking distance and exploded for 37 points in the fourth quarter to run down the Magic and escape with the narrow win in the end. Meanwhile, the Charlotte Hornets have been in poor form as they've lost 7 of their last 10 games overall, but they will be hoping to stay hot in this one after blowing past the Bulls in a 111-96 home win on Thursday. Terry Rozier led the team with 28 points on 9 of 19 shooting. Mason Plumlee added 21 points with 12 rebounds and 4 assists, while LaMelo Ball tallied 15 points with 11 rebounds and 8 assists. As a team, the Hornets shot 46% from the field and 7 of 32 from the three-point line as they struggled to keep up with the Bulls in the first half and fell behind by 10 points before they dominated the second half by 64-41 to make it look easy in the end. Looking at the betting trends, the Heat are 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games against a team with a losing record, 9-20-2 against the spread in their last 31 games following a win, and 7-15 against the spread in their last 22 road games against a team with a home record below .400. The Hornets are 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 Sunday games, 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games following a win of more than 10 points, and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 home games. Head-to-head, the over is 8-3 in the last 11 meetings overall. The Heat are 6-2-1 against the spread in the last 9 meetings in Charlotte, and the Heat are 5-1 against the spread in the last 7 meetings overall. The Heat are a little shorthanded once again as Duncan Robinson and Nikola Jovic are both still out, while the Hornets have ruled out Cody Martin and they have Dennis Smith Jr. listed as day-to-day. The Heat are trying to win their 4th game in a row in the early tip-off versus the Charlotte Hornets tonight. Their last 3 wins were all at home. On the road they are 11-13 straight up this season, so their 7-game win streak in head-to-head meetings will be put to the test here. The good news for Miami is that other than Duncan Robinson, there are no significant absentees from the lineup at the moment. In the previous meeting played in Miami, the Heat had 4 players with 20 or more points, with Max Strus exploding for 31 points and 8 threes made. Against the defensively challenged Hornets, they'll be looking to attack the rim early here. Charlotte celebrated an unlikely win over Chicago in their last home game, holding them to just 96 points, which is not something you see often these days. This team ranks bottom in most defensive statistical categories. They allow an average of 113 points per 100 possessions, which is only 27th in defensive efficiency. They continue to be without Kelly Albert Jr. and Cody Martin for this game, while Dennis Smith Jr. could return to the lineup after a brief illness. Playing teams from the Eastern Conference has been a challenge all season long. They are just 3-12 straight up in their last 15 such games. At home, they've covered the spread just once in 6 games. Miami is just way more talented on every single position here. I'd be surprised if anything other than a convincing road win happened here. The Heat won the previous meeting by 17 points, so the Miami Heat to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The lack of defense on the Charlotte end has caused both meetings this season to see more than 222.5 points, which is tonight's projected total. The total has gone over 8 times in their last 12 games, and in 8 of the last 11 meetings with Miami. I'm expecting more of the same tonight, with the 3 most recent meetings averaging a whopping 245 points per game and the over-cashing in all 3 of them. The Hornets rank only 21st in paint defense, so I'm expecting Bam Adebayo to dominate on the inside. Miami's lack of 3-point defense has been noticeable all season long. That could hurt them a little here, but they have plenty of offensive firepower to bring this one home. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Indiana Pacers versus Memphis Grizzlies. This Sunday, the Indiana Pacers will travel to Memphis to take on the Memphis Grizzlies. Tip-off will be at inside the FedEx Forum. This will be the second time that these two teams have matched up this season, as the Grizzlies won the last meeting, 130-112. The Pacers are coming into this one after losing to the Milwaukee Bucks, 141-131. They struggled on the defensive end of the court, as they will have to get more stops in this one if you want to challenge the Grizzlies on the road. Memphis is entering this game after losing to the Minnesota Timberwolves, 111-100. They struggled on both ends of the court, as they will have to be more efficient in this one if they want to take care of business at home. The Indiana Pacers have been in terrible form as they've lost 9 of their last 10 games overall, and they will be hoping to snap a 2-game skid after getting thrashed by the Bucks in a 141-131 loss on Friday. Miles Turner led the team with 24 points and 4 blocks on 10 of 20 shooting. Buddy Hield added 22 points. T.J. McConnell tallied 19 points with 9 assists, while Benedict Mathurin provided the spark off the bench with 21 points on 6 of 12 shooting. As a team, the Pacers shot a healthy 55% from the field and 13 of 33 from the 3-point line, but their problems were on the defensive end as they just left themselves too much ground to make up after allowing the Bucks to pour in 85 points in the first half. Meanwhile, the Memphis Grizzlies have completely cooled off from their 11-game win streak, as they are now hoping to put an end to a 5-game losing streak after falling short to the Timberwolves in a 111-100 road loss on Friday. Del Morant led the team with a triple-double of 27 points with 10 rebounds and 11 assists. Dylan Brooks added 17 points, while Brandon Clark chipped in with 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. As a team, the Grizzlies shot just 40% from the field and 8 of 33 from the 3-point line as they got off to another poor start and were always fighting an uphill battle after allowing the Timberwolves to explode for 38 points in the first quarter. Looking at the betting trends, the Pacers are 0-6 against the spread in their last 6 road games, 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a winning record, and 1-7 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. The Grizzlies are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team with a losing record, 41-15 against the spread in their last 56 games following a loss of more than 10 points, and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 7-1 in the last 8 meetings overall, and the Pacers are 4-10 against the spread in the last 14 meetings in Memphis. The Pacers will again be missing Tyrese Halliburton, while the Grizzlies are again missing Steven Adams and Desmond Bane. The Pacers are mired in their worst slump of the season. They just allowed the Bucks to pour 141 points on them, and they are still missing the underrated Halliburton. The Grizzlies have also been struggling ever since Adams went down with injury, and they could really with a win just to get their season back on track after dropping 5 straight. Neither of these teams are playing good ball over the last week, but it's fair to expect the Grizzlies to bounce back sooner. The Pacers are banged up, getting blown out left and right, and the Grizzlies win at home by an average of 11 points. The line is quite hefty, but the Pacers are only 4-10 against the spread in the last 14 meetings in Memphis, and the Grizzlies are just long overdue for a big win at home. So the Memphis Grizzlies to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Pacers are fourth in pace of play entering this inter-conference meeting with the Grizzlies. They served up 141 points to the Milwaukee Bucks last game and have struggled on the defensive end with such a young group of guys. They are 24th in defensive rating, allowing opposing clubs to shoot the second highest three-point percentage. They are giving up over 118 points per game on the road this year. Expect a high-scoring matchup in this game. The total number has gone over in 5 of 6 games at FedEx Forum between these two teams. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like analyzed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.